Hey guys, Sahara is over there. She's just playing with a squishy right now. Don't mind her, but we're both tired. We spent literally the half of the day on the couch. She tried taking a nap. I was tired, but I didn't take a nap because I don't know why. Anyway, I have 3 things to talk about. So first off, I did something I went to somewhere that I've never gone before, and that is the Great Wolf Lodge. It was pretty awesome. We went there to celebrate one of Amanda's kids' birthday. It was pretty awesome. They had an arcade. The hotel itself was as big as the Jubair Syndrome conference where the hotel was, or where the conference was in that hotel. Yeah. On one of the nights, we only stayed, one night because we don't have enough money. We didn't have enough money to stay, more than one night, so we just stayed Saturday night. So Saturday night, we went down to the big arcade that they have, and towards the end of our fun at the arcade, I went to this arcade game where you could it was like one of those claw machines, and you could get squishies and whatever from it. So there was already 2 people at the arcade game because there was 2 stations worth the same thing. As I was waiting for them to get done, this girl's father kept giving me this creepy stare, and I was trying not to look at him. I was trying to focus my eyes on somewhere else, so I kept looking over my shoulder and whatnot. So finally, he just couldn't stop staring at me. So I just left and just waited until he was gone to go to that game. And it was a creepy stare too. It wasn't a normal stare. It was really creepy. Oh, and when we got to the first thing when we got to the hotel, we checked in. We went to a room, we put on our swimsuits, and we went down to the big giant indoor pool that they have. And they have a lazy river, so we all went on that. And when we were getting in, or at least when I was getting in, Amanda and the boys Amanda and her kids already had a tube, but me and my dad didn't. So we just walked through the whole thing, and as I was getting in, the lazy river, the current from it took me, so I had to walk as fast as I could to keep up. I had to literally hold on to the side, and towards the second half of it, my dad had to literally grab my arm and walk me with the current because I just could not keep up. Second thing I want to tell y'all is me and Sahara went to this really awesome foundation concert kind of thing at the high school. And we were gonna sit with our church that we go to now on Wednesdays. I don't know if you know that we go to youth group Wednesdays now, but we do. But it's a different church. Don't worry, we're still gonna go Sundays, which is today, to our other youth group that we usually go to. Anyway, we went to this concert/foundation thing at our high school, and we were gonna sit at this one youth group, but we were all scattered, and on their Facebook page they said they were moved, so that's why we couldn't find them. When we arrived to the school, we tried looking for them upstairs, and we actually passed a staff meeting in one of the rooms. So I told Sahara to be quiet. She wasn't quiet, but she was quiet, if that makes sense. And as we were going to have to rush or walk past that classroom again to go back downstairs, we literally had to run because we didn't want anybody to catch us or see us or anything. But when the actual concert started, everybody was so hyped up to go in the gym because the gym doors were closed until it was time to go to the concert. And when the gym doors were finally open, everybody was screaming. We went in, and it was like a actual concert setup. We never actually gone to a real life concert before. We were gonna go to a concert of a singer. I don't remember his name, but we were gonna go to a concert. But if it wasn't for my sensitive hearing, we would have went, but we didn't. And it is what it is. Anyway, there was smoke and everything. It was set up just like a concert. Everyone was hyped up. It was just a night that I would say, you had to be there to know how awesome it was, because it was really awesome. I started legit crying tears of joy of one of the worship songs that they played, because it was just the best night in our lives. And after we weren't warned about these strobe lights that were on, the singer, and we both were covering our eyes because the strobe lights were so hard on our eyes, and it was so loud, so we both had to cover our ears at one point. And then after the whole event was over and everybody was going home, something scared me really bad where I started crying in panic. So when we were, cause there was people behind the stage, whatever, praying for people, and I was getting prayed for, and I went back, or I got done being prayed for, and I went back to my spot and grabbed my water bottle, and I saw Sahara wasn't there because she was sitting next to me. So I went out in a panic and searched everything, the bathroom, outside, everywhere basically in the building where it wasn't blocked off, because parts of the building were blocked off too. And I couldn't find her whatsoever, so I had to ask people if they knew who Sahara was. I used her last name, but I don't think she wants me to use her last name. It actually says in her YouTube name. So anyway, I kept asking people if they knew Sahara. They said no. a few people actually helped me look, which I'm thankful for y'all who helped me look. But the moment where I started crying, I started legit panicking because nobody could find her, even though they were helping me look, or nobody knew her. So there was these two girls, a mother and her daughter, in the hallway of the school, and I started to cry and was like, do you know where Sahara is? Because they know me and Sahara, whatever. Anyway, they helped me look, and the first place where they looked was in the gym, and I felt so stupid because Sahara was on the same bleachers as I was getting prayed for. Even though she scared me, it was still a fun night, and even after the whole thing was over, Sahara texted me and was like, that was the best night of the week. Or, no, the next day as I was getting ready for school, she texted me and she was like, that was the best night of the week. And I didn't say that, but I would totally agree, even though it was pretty loud and she scared me that night really bad. Okay, the third thing I want to tell y'all is the little town I've been driving on or in, I'm no longer going to drive in that town because I moved up to this other small town. And for my first time, I did pretty dang well. So as I was getting on to that road where that small town leads to, that I was driving in for the first time, was like a highway to get into that town. Whatever. Anyway, so let me explain it this way, because I don't know if I'm making any sense. Anyways, so on a highway you usually go like 55, and I've never done that before, but I somehow like sped up to that mile, and there was like curves and swervy things, whatever, and I usually slow down a little bit to like turn on those curvy things or whatever, and I was holding my speed while turning. I never did that before, and it's like really scared the crap out of me, but I did it, and I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So I literally felt like I was not in control of the car anymore, but I was. After when we made it to the actual town, it was just fine. At one point, the sun was in my eyes and I couldn't see the road, so I almost was driving in the grass, or actually I was driving in part of the grass, and then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, so I asked my mom if I can be done driving, and she said, yeah, that was 25 minutes, so you're good. My mom's original driving plan was I would do the town that I was driving in before until I mastered all the roads in it, since it's so small and there's no traffic. And then I can move up to this town that I drove in the last time I drove in, because there's less but more traffic than the town that I was in previously, but I'm no longer gonna do. So then, when I mastered the roads in this small town that I'm driving in right now, we're just thinking about going in our original town, which is not a very small town, but it kind of is if you, I don't know, it's a small town. I don't know what I'm saying, and I'm getting pretty frustrated, so, what the heck? Where's the this had a string to it, but it fell off. And I don't know where it went. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm getting pretty frustrated, so I think I'm gonna end this video. So, bye guys.